So hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to all my new subscribers who may be seeing me for the first time. I've noticed I have a few new subscribers, so thank you for being here. Thank you to my older subscribers. I appreciate all of you. So I thought I would come on and do a video to welcome in the energies of March, and also kind of to talk to you a little bit in general about what the beginning of this year has meant for me and for you and for us as a whole. So you may have seen that I've been uploading now and the rest of 2023 readings. So readings covering the whole of the year from the point on which they are uploaded onto my channel. And I really wanted to focus on more kind of like broader readings, taking a more kind of big picture vision of the year, rather than focusing on dailies and monthlies like I would usually do on the channel. And that is because as we went into 2023, it really felt as though we were being called to enter into a time period that we're really going to see blossom and bloom into the next 5 years, the next 10 years, okay? So I wanted to put something out that people could look back on over the course of this year, and that could really help people to start to think about the things they want to have in their lives for the next 5 or 10 years. Think about the things that they need to look at, that they might need to shift or change, right? To give them the best possible life for the next 5 to 10 years. So I really bigged that up, haven't I? But do please check out the now and the rest of 2023 reading for your sign. I think I've done like 8, so there's still 4 of them left to do. And they're not following like a straightforward astrological sign order in terms of when they're uploaded. I asked my Instagram followers to basically kind of vote on what sign they wanted to see. So it's kind of done in a bit of a random order. But hopefully yours is already up or is on its way. I haven't been following any strict schedule with putting them out, so they've been coming out when I feel the call of each sign, but I've only got 4 left to do, and they will be up by the end of March. That's my rough plan. Okay, so do please check those out if you'd like to kind of know what guidance might be useful for you for the rest of this year. And as always, with any kind of video like this, please, take what resonates with you and just leave behind what doesn't, okay? Like, my readings are not going to hit everybody 100%. But a lot of the time there will be something in there for you if you're watching them. And if sometimes it feels like it's not right for you, go with your feeling above all else, but try and discern what is a true feeling and what is kind of a fear about what you're hearing, right? But I'll leave that with you. So back to March. Let's get into the present moment. I'm sat by my window, the sun is shining. It's still a little bit cold, but it's not as cold as it has been, obviously. We're getting there. We're getting to spring. We're getting to that transition time. And that is what March is all about. So astrologically, there are loads of things going on in March which make it incredibly powerful. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on what I feel inside of myself, because I work on a very intuitive, very psychic level where I just pick up the energies. And that is what I want to talk to you about today, so that we can use what I pick up, we can use that energy to move forward and march in a way that will give us the most out of this time, all right? So March is obviously a transitionary phase. In the Northern Hemisphere where I live, it is about moving into spring, okay? So it's about welcoming in the light, it's getting us towards summer. It's a time in which nature just starts to wake up, right? You might see a few spiders, you might start to see the flowers blooming, the blossoms blooming on the trees. Everything is waking up, and ourselves are waking up as well. So plans that may have been a little bit dormant, or plans that may have been going kind of round and round in our head for a while, we're going to start to see a way to make it happen. We're going to start to see a way to implement it. We're going to start to see our first steps. We're going to perhaps take some of those first steps, or we may just still be planning those first steps. This is just the beginning of the change, okay? And it's like this every year, right? The end of the astrological year is Pisces, right? And when Pisces season ends at the end of March, we go into Aries season, which is the beginning. Okay, so right now we sit in this energy of endings and beginnings, and it's enough out of the ending for us to see the beginning, right? So this is the perfect time to start to plan, to start to think about what we want to do next, and it's the perfect time to get prepared for that. Okay, it's a really beautiful time. There's a lot coming up in April, which I'll talk about when April comes. But for now, what I want you to do, if you're vibing with this message, if this message resonates with you, what I want you to do is get prepared for the new. Okay? Just like we see everything beginning to open up again, I want you to open up to new ideas. I want you to open up to new perspectives. I want you to open up to new routes of getting what it is that you want to see in your life this year, in the next few years, all the way up to 10 years. What you want to see in your life. I want you to start thinking about what you need to do to get there. Think about the big picture at this time, what you want your life to look like in many years to come, and then dial it right back to what you need to do now to make that happen. Okay? So getting prepared is probably what I'm going to call this video. So don't worry, we're right at the start of this transitionary new phase. We have the whole rest of this year for it to pan out, to unfold. We have the energies of the moon, which I tap into and do little videos on about twice a month. The energies of each moon will help us in this journey. As the year goes on, we'll be helped more and more to become who we're meant to be, to get the things that are ours, right? But right now, I just want you to get prepared. Start thinking, start planning. And I'll see you on another video again soon. Alright, take care.